Hello, I'm Fritz Umbach, and today I want to chat a little bit about how you might make effective use of the full text search feature within Google Books. Google has scanned millions of books, and you can use their database to search the text of those millions of books, looking for a search term that relates to your research for your senior capstone. The problem, of course, is if you use a broad term, you're going to get far more search results than you could actually effectively use for your senior capstone. So what you want to do is use a narrow term. The more obscure the term, the better, looking for things that might not come up in other searches. Let me give you an example from my own work, a concrete real-life example. Several years ago, I wrote a book on the policing of public housing. If I had searched within Google Books for public housing, you'd see that I get close to 3.5 million terms or search results. That's not going to be particularly useful for me. If, on the other hand, instead of searching for public housing, I chose an obscure term on a topic I was interested in that was going to have a fewer number of references within books, but therefore more likely to turn up results that would be of use to me, I'm going to have a much more effective search. So one of the things I was doing research on was escalera cases. They're eviction cases within public housing, and it's an obscure term. So any book that makes reference to it might be useful to me. So here we're going to put in escalera cases. And you'll see that this reflection on clinical legal education, published in 1998, discussed the ways in which law students at Columbia took on escalera cases. Now, of course, since I was doing research in the history of policing and crime in public housing, I never would have come across a book like that. But there it was, all sorts of really useful information about escalera cases in a book that I never would have come across on my own. And of course, I then used that research in my own book, and I think we can see it right down there. It is. And you can see that I drew upon that source to discuss escalera cases within my own work. So again, you can use Google Books to search for obscure terms that might bring back interesting research in ways that using a subject or even a full text search within the online databases at the library would never do for you.